This is the Series 5 dental unit. Some of the features of the dental unit are that it has two handles, so it is a truly ambidextrous unit. You can switch it easily from a left-handed or from a right-handed provider to a left-handed provider simply by moving it over to the other side and moving the light around. The air brake for the dental unit is underneath each handle. So there's a toggle button underneath, so you can press the button, raise it up, press the button, lower it down, and the air brake comes on. Also on both sides, you have dual integrated touchpads, again to make it usable by either a left or right-handed practitioner. On the touchpad are some important buttons. You have a light button. This is going to turn your light on and off, so you can control the light from the dental unit itself. You have the up and down position of the chair. That's pretty self-explanatory. Pressing down will make the chair go down. Pressing up will make the chair go up. And then you have your back functions. You can recline the back and incline the back. You also have two programmable positions, 0 and 1. Typically, 0 would be your entry-exit position. 1 would be your operating position. To set these, it's very much like setting the buttons on your car radio. Get the chair into the position that you want it at, press and hold the button, after about 5 seconds, you heard that audible tone. That lets you know that the chair has now been set to that position. You would repeat the same process for the number 1 position. So they're very easy and quick to change. In between providers, you can get them set up. If you know that you're going to be working in a certain room for all day, you can program them to your liking. The little arrow button on each side is last position. For example, if you had a patient who was in the chair and you were providing a procedure and they said, "Can I sit up for a second? I don't feel so good." You could then raise the chair up to a seated position where they can take a break, give them a few seconds to breathe, let them calm down, whatever the case may be. And then by hitting that return button, the chair is going to go back to the exact same position where you had it dialed in at prior. So that's a nice little function. For the dental unit itself, we have an air pressure gauge on the side. You don't have cuspidors, so you don't really need to worry about these three. The button that you do need to worry about is right here. This is your master on and off switch. It will pressurize and depressurize the system. So that is underneath in the front right. On the other side, you're going to have your flush button so that you can flush out all of the handpieces at the end of the day. It's going to purge air through all of the handpiece tubings to eliminate all the water that could possibly help the growth of biofilm. Underneath also, you're going to have your chip air and water controls, and then individually you will have, we call them poker chips, but you turn these and these will adjust the water flow for each individual handpiece. If you have a Cavitron built into your system, you will see an additional knob on the right hand side that allows you to dial the Cavitron power up and down. It will have a color-coded dial that represents the colors of the Acteon Cavitron, or scalar, excuse me. Other than that, to wipe down the unit, again, you can use Cavicide, you can bag the handles, but again, good practice is to come through and clean the unit with soap and water on a regular basis. Down here you have your quick disconnect water bottle. There's a toggle switch underneath. I don't believe you're hooked up to city water, but if you are, you can choose either city or bottled water. And then to disconnect the water bottle, you simply push up, twist, and pull down. And it has a quick disconnect function, so it's easy to put on and off. You should always disinfect the bottles with a 9:1 bleach solution prior to use, and then clean them on a regular basis.